And if they're not stubborn like he is sometimes, they start to take notice and do it straight away, faster and better. Taking notice of you and doing as they're told. Right, so I've got a bit of height now because I'm on the top of this little hill. Just pan around. Now, if that's the sun up there, it's just starting to break through the clouds. So I might get it so the actual sun breaks through the clouds, gets a bit warmer again. And I've got my bloody jacket on and I've got my thick sweatshirt on, so I'll be hot. So I'll just sort of walk very slowly if it gets hot. There's loads of places that you can get down there and just cross over if you wanted to. Get on the embankment on the other side. But it's just all like long grass, wet underneath, so basically there's no reason to go over there because I wouldn't be a wild camp over that side. Not a hope in hell. It'd be too wet. Right, he's out of sight now, so he's either down in the long grass on that side or he's gone down to the river on this side. Oh, I think I can just see him now. Yeah. He's in the long reeds. Is that him? No, he's there, mate. He's 200 yards up, 1,000 yards up. Good boy, son. He's coming back to look at me, look. Good boy, son. See, because he's getting used to this now, where he's coming out, I'm leaving him off his leader and he can go forward, he can come back, and he's getting used, and he knows what's expected now. He goes so far forward, but then he loses sight of us and then he turns around and comes back. Look, he's running back towards us. That's great. Good boy, son. Good boy. Good boy. Away, son. Away. Away. It's great when your dog starts to come into form. This is where I seen the white water rapids just coming around here, getting pushed on this S-bend. Right, so I can just start to see blue through the clouds there, up there to the left, so it's starting to clear. And the mist that was up on the top of the ridge there, that's clearing. So the weather's improving. Right, let me just wipe me lens just again, just stop raining. Right, just to make sure there's no water on the lens spoiling the video recordings. I'm really happy with me newly built upgraded computer as well. It's fast as light, it's just everything I want, much quicker than my original computer. Because obviously I've got a better, faster CPU and a better graphics card, better DDR5 memory, faster memory, so everything I do, it's just, everything you thought, it's instant, it's great. And then I bought a USB-C lead, 1 to 3, so it's USB-C pointing into my computer, but it comes off 3 fingers and they're like USB 3 connections, like, so they're faster than your normal transfer speeds. So everything I do, like I say, it's transferring stuff from my micro SD cards onto my computer or vice versa. Everything's faster and better, more efficient. Right, this is the area where there's a big swamp just behind these green bushes here, just down there, and it's really deep. You don't see it going this way, but when you're coming back, you can see the back of these bushes, and you can see where the water. It's a big, like a big, huge pond, deep. I can see it there now. I can see all the water down there. Of course, on the bottom of yours, soft black mud, so I wouldn't want him to go running through it. You get manky. He's stopping again. Look, turning around and looking back at me. Good boy, son, good boy. You always get the feeling that somebody's walking behind you, or there's a vehicle going to come up behind you. Right, so that tree line in front of us, where it's going up the hill, that's where the track that goes up off to the right. I think I can see the access to it just up there now. About 5,000 yards up. It's a buzzard screeching. Normally you see them in pairs. Right, so there's the clouds opening up now. I can see the blue sky behind it. That's great. There's Bay coming back over the top of the hill, look. Good boy, son, good boy. Good boy. I might take him down the side of the bridge and throw a couple of stones in the water just to get him to go and get a plunge. He can get a cool drink of water as well. Yeah, the clouds are definitely opening up now, look. Here he comes. It'll be easier walking back the way as well, because the wind will be behind us. It'll be push us back there. So you can see where if you look back there, you can see where the road's going up and then round the left, round that S-bend. That's where I've just come over. Good boy. Where you been, you? Where you been? good boy, son. Good boy. What you come back for? You're thinking, how are you, Granda? Hurry up. How are you, Granda? What are you doing, son? Good boy. I mean, look at him. I mean, when people look at bullies, they think, oh, bloody big dog, evil, nasty, horrible. Where he's loving, very, I mean, he loves me, because obviously I take him everywhere, feed him, exercise him. So obviously the bond is getting stronger and stronger between them. Good boy, son. Good, good boy. You come back to see your Granda, eh? You're soaking wet, son, you're soaking. Who's that, son? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that, son? You were sitting on the settee next to me. I'm sitting at my computer table, looking at the big screen on the wall, and then he must have seen somebody pass the window to put something through the door, and he barked, and nearly shit myself, because he's got like one of those barks. The earth shakes when he barks, it's that powerful. Of course, right next to my ear, and nearly shit myself. I jumped up my skin. If anyone comes in the garden, you bugger, they're barking, oh hell, you just want anybody coming in the garden? No. Well, that's why you want a big dog. If you're going to feed them, take them to the vets, pay all the bills and that, you want a dog that gives you something back, that's going to protect you if anyone attacks you outside. If anyone breaks in your house, you go for them and attack them. Stop them breaking in your house. I mean, the very fact that he's out in the garden and they hear him barking, I mean, anybody walking past garden, I'm not going to that house. Sod that for a lark. But that's what you do. That's how they pay you back for feeding them and take them out and exercise them. He's a bloody good guard dog, like. But yeah, these people that post those plastic bags through your door, but you take your second-hand clothing off you, when they pass the wind that again, pokes through the door and he sees them, bloody hell. Oh, yeah, bugger. Like I said, the house shakes. Big powerful ball coming from that big powerful body he's got. Right, so I'm back to where this the collapse is, where these big boulders on the side of the road are all gonna fall into the river eventually. Just see the white patch, and he's going off to the right up that track. So I've come to the track now where it goes up off there, up, it goes up and round the right slightly, then it goes up again. But these are these boulders I pointed out last time I was here. They're all ready just to roll and tumble into the water, creating like a bit of a dam, because the boulders are high and big. So between the wet weather and the ground gets heavy and wet, soaked, and it starts pulling the weight of it, just pulls it down. And then obviously there's been heavy trucks coming right next to the edge of the river. It rocks and breaks up the soil, cracks it, and they all just start tumbling into the water. He's lost sight of it, he's coming running. Hi son, hi! Good boy. He's panicking there, he lost sight of it, he started running back, look. This is where that ditch is, where he went down, went in the deep water to cool off. Just down here somewhere. That's it there, I think. I couldn't get him out once he went in. He loves the water. Whereas before he was terrified, like avoided it like the plague. But now he loves going in water. That's why I'll take him down at the side of the bridge when we get there. Give him a little plodge before turn around and come back. So I brought my mobile phone to get the time and the date and all that, but I put it in the driver's side door. Takes it out because I heard like what I thought was a message, but it was just saying the battery was fully charged. Like you get that notification, and then I looked on it, 999 calls only, no service. So you think to yourself, what's the point of bringing your mobile phone out of these places? No signal, as per usual. Right, let's look back. You know, you start to see all the clouds are breaking up now. Flies are starting to hang on us now. Another passing place. So this one's just before you reach the roadway, it goes off up to the right. Where the dog is here now, just past where the dog is. That's where the road goes off. Well, that's why I've come back here, because one, I know it's a remote track. Two, you've got the river running up. It's better obviously after it's had a load of rain, because it's running faster and you've got more whitewater rapids bouncing off the rocks. But the scenery is lovely as well. Even though they've chopped all the trees down, still nice and scenic. Like I say, 90% of the time you can actually be, you're right next to the burn, Lewis Burn here. So it's picturesque, and you've got the sound of running water as you walk along, which makes it more acceptable for a nice walk in the countryside. Now, as you can see, if you look over there to the other side of the river, you can see a round wall of one of the old homesteads. And like I keep pointing out, people call them sheepfolds, but I call them homesteads because I think people would have lived in them years ago, because you always find them right next to rivers and water, so they can collect water, boil it up for getting washed, cooking, drinking. So you always see round homesteads right next to water or close to water, which reaffirms what I'm saying. I don't think that they call them sheepfolds, but nah. You can imagine families living in there, and they had the stilts, keeping canopies up, or if they put skins over the top, and then leave a hole in the middle so for the smoke to rise up and go out the top. Then they had the fires in the middle, keeping everybody warm. But that one's not the biggest one, so maybe one and a half families would live in there.